What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Degen Alpha. I am your host, Taco. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are, however you are. I hope you're having a good one. Wow, though, this weekend was crazy. Toncoin crashed. The CEO was sent to, he was arrested. I think he's in jail right now. We're going to look into that. We're going to look into the crypto markets. We're going to see what's pumping, what's dumping. Check out our DeFi positions, maybe some airdrops, and maybe some meme coins. So we're going to check it all out. Let me just get my chat up. I don't know why my YouTube studio is frozen. Oh, I got to sign in. Wonderful. All right. Well, just bear with me while I sign in. What's the password? Oh, yeah. Good thing I remembered, right? All right. Well, great start to the show. We'll get right into the markets. Hopefully my stream is live. I don't know why my YouTube is not working. All right, let's just double check, refresh the page. And I think we are live. Let me make sure again. Hold on 1 second. Yep, we're live. All right, good. All right, Bitcoin is sitting at $63,601. It is down 0.78% today. Up 8.49% on the week. What's up, Big Tip Shark and Turtle and Donato Cabrera? Smash that like button. I'm glad you guys are joining me today on this beautiful, beautiful Monday. All right, and Ethereum is sitting at $2,720, down 1.58%, but still up on the week, 5.13%. We're about to get that sweet alpha from the boss, says Turtle. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right. And then we have Solana. Solana peaked above $160 over the weekend. Let's double check. Let's see the exact number it got to. Looks like $162. Did it get a little bit higher? $163. Okay, so just I think we're just pulling back very slightly today. Nothing too big to worry about, but there is one big mover on the top 10, and it was Toncoin. Crashed. It was about $6.80, and it crashed all the way to, it looks like, $5 and about 50 cents. And that is due to the CEO getting arrested, and people obviously are afraid of the project now. They want to take their money and run. Some liquidity providers are also pulling their liquidity. So in the short term, it does not look good for Toncoin, and we're going to go into some of the details. But first, give us a follow over here on Degen Alpha Show. We are live Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this is your guide to confident blockchain navigation and the wildest degenerate crypto picks, handpicked by me, Taco. So give this guy a follow, crypto_Taco01, the one and only. Man, my computer is running slow, and it has nothing to do with my tabs, so don't worry about that. And then join our Telegram channel, where I'm in there all the time. If you have questions, comments, concerns about any of your DeFi positions, want me to look into meme coins, look at the holder counts, see if it's maybe a good play for a meme coin, or if it's definitely going to get rug pulled, I'll let you know in there. So yeah, join the Telegram channel. We are growing every single day. What's up, Truck Dano? Pleasure to have you with us today. All right, and of course, tonight at 9 p.m., I am going to be joining OmniSwap, which is a token deployer on Base, Solana, EVM chains. So they are building, and they are having a space tonight, and is going to be joined by me. We got Justin Williams, and then we got the team over at Bird Dog, the #1 official Bird Dog. Puff pass the soul. And then you got the Bird Dog founder there, Crypto Logic John. And we have Naffles official, GambleFi infrastructure, bringing PvP wagering and P2P crypto and NFT raffles to the masses. Win for less, sell for more. Gamble like a Degen. I love it. All right, so yeah, if you're around 9 p.m. tonight, hop into this space. It's going to be on my channel, Degen Alpha and Omni. So I would love to see you in there. What is up, Alexandra G? Bands, Count Up, Sawtooth Hiker, Sufficient Enough, Chris Pfaff. Glad you guys are joining me. Hope you're having a great day. All right, so this is the statement that's made by the Ton X page, and just a little alpha or Easter egg. They changed their logo to this this logo, this dog with like a hood over its head. So we're going to look into that also. But this is the statement from the Ton blockchain community. Following the recent news related to the Telegram's founder, Pavel Durov, we want to assure everyone that the Ton community remains strong and fully operational. As a community committed to freedom of speech and decentralization, we stand firmly by Pavel. Is it Pavel? Pavel? During this challenging time, Pavel has been a dedicated advocate for these values, and we believe his efforts to promote an open and decentralized internet will continue to inspire millions. The Ton community remains focused on our mission, and we will continue our work to uphold these principles globally. We encourage everyone to stay calm, united, and to keep building as we navigate this situation together. Thank you for your continued support. What's up, Crypto Breezy and veteran crypto Ton community? Yeah, so Pavel Durov was arrested after he got off of his private jet in France. I believe it happened on Saturday or Sunday? Saturday. Sounds like an Andrew Tate situation. He actually got arrested too, and his 32 supercars got seized for the second time. And so here is Mario Nafal. Pavel Durov, the U.S. wants to control Telegram. We get too much attention from the FBI and other security agencies whenever we come to the U.S. Last time I was in the U.S., I brought an engineer who worked for Telegram. There was an attempt by cybersecurity officers or agents to secretly hire my engineer behind my back. I'll just play this video, actually.
We get too much attention from the FBI, the security agencies, wherever we came to the US. So to give you an example, last time I was in the US, I brought an engineer that is working for Telegram, and there was an attempt to secretly hire my engineer behind my back by cybersecurity officers or agents, whatever they are called.
The US government should hire your engineer?
That's my understanding. That's what he told me.
To write code for them or to break into Telegram?
They were curious to learn which open source libraries are integrated to the Telegram's app, on the client side, and they were trying to persuade him to use certain open source tools that he would then integrate into the Telegram's code that, in my understanding, would serve as backdoors.
Would allow the US government to spy on people who use Telegram?
The US government, or maybe any other government, because a backdoor is a backdoor regardless of who is using it.
That's right.
And
that's a little surprising to hear. Maybe it's not surprising, it's offensive. You're confident that happened?
Yes. There is no reason for my engineer to make up the stories. Also because I personally experienced similar pressure in the US. Whenever I would go to the US, I would have two FBI agents greeting me at the airport, asking questions. One time I was having my breakfast at like 9 a.m. and the FBI showed up at my house that I was renting. And that was quite surprising. And I thought, we're getting too much attention here. It's probably not the best environment to run.
Why had you committed a crime?
No, they were interested to learn more about Telegram. They knew I, left Russia. They knew what we were doing, but they wanted details. And my understanding is that they wanted to establish a relationship to, in a way, control Telegram better. I understand they were doing their job. It's just that for us running a privacy-focused social media platform, that probably wasn't the best environment to be. And we want to be focused on what we do, not on government relations of that sort.
Government relations.
Have you guys ever seen the show Prison Break? It came out quite a few years ago. It just got added to Netflix, and I started watching it. I swear to God, it's like real life. Protecting your video stream belonging to someone else. Uh-oh, what the hell? So anyway, That's super weird. I just got a warning on my YouTube. Great. I'm getting hacked. Yeah, if you guys have ever seen Prison Break, all of like the secret operatives in like different agencies within the government, and they're all like having their own agenda from the company. I feel like real life in this current like environment with like the presidential elections coming up, free speech being questioned across the globe, your Second Amendment right to bear arms. It's really crazy times, and that show kind of parallels to what we're experiencing right now. All right, let's see what the chat says. He made a mistake landing there that day. Pavel should not have been arrested. This is BS. I agree. I know I'm planning to get a place somewhere outside the U.S. Tommy Martin is long on ton at $5.50. I bought some ton over the weekend. I think this is just a FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt with the ton ecosystem, the ton network. It's working perfectly, and I think it's just people are afraid, and they dump their tokens and they remove their liquidity. So that probably is a good move, Tommy. And yeah, I bought some as well. Big tip, Shark. I'm going to the Philippines. Going to open an Airbnb accepting crypto. Heyo, I might be your first guest to stay at your Airbnb. All right, let's keep it going. And this came out about 30 minutes ago. Telegram CEO is charged with 12 crimes in France. Pavel Durov, Telegram's founder, is reportedly facing 12 charges after his arrest in Paris, including allegations of enabling drug trafficking and money laundering on his platform. Critics, including Elon Musk and Edward Snowden, slammed the arrest as a politically motivated attack on free speech, while Macron defends it as upholding the rule of law. Durov's commitment to privacy and resistance to government surveillance have put him at the center of a fierce battle over freedom and control. And this was a quote tweet before that tweet. And this came out about 40 minutes ago. Telegram CEO Pavel Durov will remain in police custody in France. The Paris prosecutor's office has announced that Telegram CEO Pavel Durov could remain in police custody until at least the 28th of this month, so at least 2 more days, as investigations continue. Durov was arrested in Paris upon arrival from, I'm going to butcher this, Azerbaijan, and the case against him was officially opened July 8th of 2024. French authorities are scrutinizing Telegram's role in alleged cyber and financial crimes, raising concerns amongst free speech advocates about potential government overreach. You have, obviously, Elon Musk and then Edward Snowden you saw. You also have the Rumble CEO also mentioning Rumble. Let's see if I can find that. Actually, I could probably just find it if I go back here. Let's see. Oh, all right. I own my YouTube channel now. My warning is gone saying that my YouTube might be owned by someone else. All right, good. So let's go back one more time. Let's see if I can find it. Might be a little difficult. Mario tweets out every 2 minutes. Let's do this. Mario Rumble. There you go. Rumble CEO to Macron. You're lying. You do not care about free speech. Chris Pavlovsky has accused the French president of lying about his commitment to freedom of speech in response to the arrest of Pavel Durov, CEO of Telegram. When you say you are committed to freedom of expression, you are lying. We have a letter from France that proves this without a doubt. We had to shut down Rumble in France because you have no commitment to freedom of expression. So if you're unfamiliar, nowadays, one of the only places that you can post videos that won't be taken down from a government is Rumble. I know TikTok videos get taken down left and right. DZ was telling me yesterday he had a video that broke 1 million views. And of course, TikTok took it down. Here is his quote tweet to Emmanuel Macron. I have seen false information regarding France following the arrest of Pavel. Let's see what this says. We had to shut down Rumble in France. Oh wait, that's him saying that. Too many quote tweets here. Holy shit. Pavel's arrest is not political. I have read false information here regarding France following the arrest of Pavel Durov. France is more than anything attacked to freedom of expression and communication, to innovation, and to the spirit of enterprise. It will remain so. So I don't know. He's just spitting out words. His actions do not follow. El Salvador doesn't sound too bad. I'm going to Philippines. Good choice. Yeah, I have to look around. I want something like a safe house. Big tip, sharp. That's solid. All right. So let's keep it moving. So this is the project logo, Resistance Dog. This is the project that the Ton official blockchain changed their logo to. After the logo of Ton blockchain changed to Redo token, the price of the meme coin Redo surged 200%. A trader sold all 881,000 Redo for a profit of over 107,000 Solana, a 12x return. This trader also made 5,207 Ton on Tinu and over 3,000 Ton on Plane. He trades 11 meme coins with a win rate of 54.5% and a total profit of 652,000. I think we should follow this guy, or at least see what moves he's making. So if you guys want to follow this guy, I will post his address in the chat, and I'm going to also post it in the Telegram. This guy seems to be a winning meme coin trader, so we can definitely. Here's one thing: Ton viewer, or like Ton scan, whatever you want to call it, could be a little difficult to read. Here, I'll show you an example. So let's see if I can go into my swap I made over the weekend. I think it was just like $50. So we can go to history. Here it is. Here's the swap. So here is viewing it on the Explorer. So right off the bat, it doesn't look too difficult to understand. It was routed by Stone.5, the Dex. And I believe this is my wallet, UQAF.6EOG. Called the contract. I called the contract. So here's me calling the Stone.5 Dex contract. And here is Stone.5 Dex transferring the tokens to my wallet, the swap tokens. Here it is, 50 JUSD for 8.289 Ton. This is the more confusing part down here. And if you really want to get confused, you can hit show details and you can get a bunch of code. And you know what the funny thing is I actually copy and pasted this into ChatGPT, and it actually went line by line explaining exactly what was being said here. So it's not impossible to read. I recommend just not scrolling down. Like, this part is pretty self-explanatory. This part can get a little confusing. Jeton transfer, Jeton internal transfer, Jeton notify, excess, Stone.5 swap. This is retarded. Excuse my language. This is not smart. Whoever designed this should get fired, and they should hire maybe me. No, I'm just kidding. But maybe just allow the average person to read these scanners easier and more intelligently, so like they don't get scammed. You don't want people to use your blockchain and not know what they're like, how to read the transaction that they just submitted. They want full access to Telegram instead of asking for specific people that are doing those shady tactics. How much of my ADA port should I swap for Aero? Not Degen enough for this show, but curious if it's a smart play. Truck Dano says. So you want to know if you should swap your ADA for Aero? Let's check out ADA. ADA has had a pretty good week. This is the Bitcoin. Actually, real quick, while we're on the Bitcoin chart, I wanted to note that we got a green dot on the weekly. On the weekly, it still has 6 days to confirm and print this green dot, but that's a good sign. That's saying that throughout this week, it's essentially the bulls are in control. And looking up here at the actual candle, the DBSI, dual band strength index, A 13 is the bull number. On the bottom are the bulls, and on the top are the bears. It can go as high as 28 and as low as -5. So right now, a 13 bull versus a -3 bear is indicating that the bulls are well in control of this candle on the weekly. And looking at market cipher B, we have money flow healthy in the green. We have VWAP heading up to the upside. It's above the 0 line. The VWAP is the yellow here. Let's see if I can point right there. The yellow waves. And then RSIs are heading up. They're gapped a little bit, but they're still heading to the upside. If we get a similar gap pattern, maybe we can take it back to here in October. And, I mean, you can see the move that followed. Gapped RSIs right here. You can say that those are kind of similar. Kind of similar. But if it shows, if it betrays what it's showing here, we could maybe get like a 60% move or just a move to the upside. That one was a 74% move. What would a 60% move bring us up to? Maybe it gets up above 100K, up to $101,000 for Bitcoin. All right, let's look at ADA. Let's go to crypto, and Binance is fine. All right, so we are on the weekly. We just got a weekly green dot last week that printed, so that's really good. We are showing a lower low on the momentum, but that's okay. We did see a lower low here as well, but it did mark the bottom right here on the chart, and that was in September of 2023. The last green dot was in July of 2023, and it pushed us up about 15%. Actually, that wick goes up about 33%. So that was a pretty nice green dot here on the weekly that pushed this candle up about 36%. But that was a big wick, and it was almost like a reverse hammer. Usually when you see this on the opposite side, the wick is on the bottom. That means that it's a bullish, like it's the price got eaten up within that wick, and it's now in the body. But we did get a red dot on this candle, and it brought us down about 22%. So similarly, this wick was about an 18% wick, and then from there to the bottom, that was around 40%. From the bottom to where we're currently at, we're up 37%. And again, we did get that red dot. Money flow is looking to curl up past the 0 line to the upside. We are currently at, let's see, we're at a -1.1. So we're very, very close to the 0 line. VWAP, which is that yellow wave, is heading up. So that's great. What I want to see is this money flow definitely curling back up into the green. And RSIs, all right. So similarly with Bitcoin, the RSIs are showing a similar pattern, I guess you could say, to back here. There was a gap in RSIs, but they're both heading in the upward direction. Let's zoom out a little bit and go to the chart. So right there was the beginning of this move where it sent Cardano up 166%, and that was in 56 days. The red dot got printed on January 1st of 2024, and that brought us down to the 200 weekly moving average of about 44 cents, where we bounced off of it pretty nicely, and that was an 84% move. So I believe that maybe Cardano is it's time for Cardano to start getting back above 50 cents, maybe hit around 76 cents, maybe get a little resistance around there. I drew this line all the way back from support back in February of 2022. So it's a very, very old support line. It flipped resistance back here in March. So we're going to look for this thing to get back up to the support, maybe hit the bottom of the golden pocket, maybe bounce off of that support, and then head back up. I would love for that to happen. I am a Cardano holder. I delegate my Cardano. I'm earning, let's see, every like 2 weeks, I'm generating maybe like 40 to 45 Cardano. And that is done right in the NAMI wallet, and my Cardano stays in my wallet, and all you have to do is delegate it to a pool. Nami has the Berry pool right here because they created the Nami wallet, the Berry Foundation. And I just have a little bit of ADA in this wallet. In my personal is where I keep my my ADA. But I just showed you guys if you want to delegate. There it is right there. You can unstake at any time. And even if you delegate, again, your ADA does not leave your wallet. You can spend it, swap it, however you want to do it. It'll always be in your wallet. All right, and then now let's look at Aerodrome. Wait, before we do, what percent move is that? All right, 268%, and that's if we get up to the top of the golden pocket, and that's at $1.32. All right, now let's look at Aero, and let's see what we're looking at in Aero. Yeah, let's do this one. And all right, so Aero came out in February of this year, and it had a great run up, 2,700% run up there. It has since fallen about 83% from the bottom, though. It is up about 71%. So let's look at the chart. We can't really get any information on the weekly on MarketCypher-B, so we have to zoom in a little bit. All right, so we're on the daily. The daily looks like money flow is still in the red. VWAP is heading down. VWAP is heading into the downward direction. It is good, though, that money flow is curving. That's what we want to see. So hopefully this could maybe bring us down and we get rejected and come back up. That's the VWAP. The momentum, though, let me get out of this chart. Let me remove drawings. What is concerning, though, is MarketCypher-B, the blue and the light blue here. It looks like it's curving. And we want it to do something like it did here, where it looks like it wants to curve to the downside, but it continues up. And what kind of move was that? So from here to the top, that was 18%. But then after we got this red dot, we fell very, very significantly, 69% there. I still believe in Aerodrome. 100% I believe in Aerodrome. They have been performing very, very well just as a DEX. Just as a DEX with their slipstreams, their concentrated liquidity pools, their volatile liquidity pools, and their stable liquidity pools. It has been operating flawlessly. We've even entered a position in Aerodrome. And let's refresh to see how much we've generated in emissions. We're getting 69% on our USDC and Aero position here. Ooh, Big Tip Shark won some bets on Poly market. Nice. All right, let's get our MetaMask to show up, and it's just loading our pools and our emissions. Do you think Velo is worth the hold with Aero? I think so. Velodrome is more in the optimism ecosystem, optimism blockchain, optimism L2, optimism. All right, so we have generated, about 16.92 Aerodrome, and this was after, I think, like 5 or 6 days, and this is off of about $1,200. I have equal parts USDC and Aero in this pool, and in order to get these emissions, you have to stake your liquidity pool tokens. And if I wanted to claim, I could do so at any time. My MetaMask will pop up, and it'll be very, very low fee because this is on Base. And if you want to unstake your liquidity pool tokens, here's how you unstake them. Boom, you just hit that button. Your MetaMask will pop up. You'll submit that transaction. This is the first transaction, so let's reject that one. And then this is you receiving your liquidity pool tokens. So my liquidity pool tokens are worth 0.000015. And that represents my position in this pool, which is, again, about 668 USDC and 971 Aero, which is about 660 USDC worth. Taco, if I already have Aero in my Coinbase, can I send it to stake, or do I have to use USDC or wrapped ETH to stake? So I believe you can just use Aerodrome, and you have it in your Coinbase. So I would send out your Aerodrome from your Coinbase to your Base MetaMask wallet. So head over to, well, let me just reject all these because I'm not going to submit any transactions. So in your MetaMask or whatever Web3 wallet you're using for like Ethereum and EVM chains, I would bring up my Base, copy this, and then when you send it out from your Coinbase, make sure that you change the network that you're sending out to. I believe it auto sets to Ethereum, but you just have to click that down arrow, and then you'll see all the blockchains you can send it out to. So I would send your arrow to your Base address, which you can paste from or copy from up here. Just make sure that you have some Ethereum in that wallet on Base so that you can submit transactions. You just need a very, very small amount, like 0.01 will be good enough because transactions on Base are very, very low in fees. It's like under a penny. But let's say you want to stake your arrow on Aerodrome. You can, I believe, it's either vote, lock, or incentivize. Let's go to vote first. Because there's a few ways to do it on Aerodrome. There's just providing, it's definitely not this one, it's lock. So if you want to, I guess, have a vote with your Aerodrome, with what Aerodrome is actually doing with their governance, then you can create a lock with your arrow. The choices are 7 days, 1 year, 2 years, 3 or 4 years. So I haven't done this because I don't want to. I'd rather just use the actual liquidity pools and get way more emissions from these pools. So if you go to liquidity, you can see the different types: active, stable, volatile, concentrated, incentivized, low TVL, participating in all pools. So if you go to Aero, you can see all of the pools that have Aero in it. So you're in this I'm in this one, volatile automated market maker for USDC and Aero. So I'm getting 69.27 emissions. But let's say you wanted to pair it with wrapped ETH, you can do that as well. That one is about a third less at 21.54 APR. You can also see like the volume in these pools and the amount of fees that they've generated. Concentrated liquidity pool with wrapped ETH and Aero giving you 681%. So this is the more advanced version of providing liquidity. You're doing it in a range instead of just like an open dynamic market maker. So this one is way more intensive when it comes to actually monitoring this position. So I mean, you can see right here the type of spread you get. A narrow LP covers plus or minus 4%. So you have to keep in mind that is wrapped ETH and Aerodrome. Common covers 10% volatile in either direction, and wide covers 20%. So, I mean, common gives you that 68% APR, and wide is giving you 32%. And the wide covers from like a $3,000. Oh, let's see. So I don't really like the way it does this. I wish it would just give me like the single asset value instead of saying 3,164 Aero to 4,800 Aero. So it's covering from all the way. Like, it is weird to read for me. Let's see if I can decipher this a little easier. So if it's a 20% cover on either directions, where are they getting these like 3,000 numbers from? Switch to ETH. Let's see. See, like I would have to spend a little bit of time actually looking at this and kind of determining where these numbers are coming from. I mean, just off the bat, plus or minus 20% is a pretty big move. So that's where you can go back to like TradingView and be like, all right, if Aerodrome goes up Let's see. Let's zoom into the 4 hour and let's refresh. So let's say this thing goes 20% to the upside. That's close enough. So if it gets to 82%, your position will not be generating emissions. And if Aero goes to 54 cents, you will not be generating emissions. So you're essentially just setting a range for your liquidity pool tokens and whatever pool you're in. This one, again, is Wrapped ETH and Aero. But they have a bunch. They have a bunch of different ones. But yeah, back to Velo. So Velodrome is more for optimism. So let's go to Velo. That's not the right Velo. Velodrome Finance. I'll check out Yawn on ETH right after Velodrome Warren G. So here's the website. We'll use MetaMask. So see, it's on the Optimism, the central trading and liquidity marketplace on Superchain. So they got Optimism mode. Not sure what that one is. Not sure what that one is. Not sure what that one is. I think this one's Frax, and I'm not sure what that one is. Let's go to the dashboard. Actually, let's go to liquidity. And it's loading the on-chain data. Might take a second or two. And we wait. There it goes. Okay, so yeah, these are all on Optimism, the Optimism blockchain. Let's see what we got here. Stable. Let's go to stable pools. Stable automated market maker for USDC and DOLA. Stable automated market maker for Chai and Dai, USDC and SUSD. Different forms of ETH. Stablecoin. Different forms of stablecoins on different networks. LUSD, USDC, Frax, and DOLA. I want to see what DOLA is real quick. DOLA. This is a part of the way that you can find like hidden gems. That chart looks weird. Let's go to the 7-day. Have you guys ever heard of DOLA? Is it a stable coin? It seems like it's supposed to be a stable coin. Depegged back in April down to 81 cents. So yeah, this seems to be a stable coin. 146 million market cap, very small. Inverse finance, rethink the way you borrow. DOLA borrowing rights replace interest rates with a fixed fee that can earn you more. Never pay interest again. High volatility interest rates don't work for long-term borrowers. DOLA borrowers' rights allows you to get a fixed rate today and borrow later. So lending, borrowing, it seems like. Is this on... It's on Ethereum, it's on BNB, Phantom, Polygon, Optimism, Aerodrome, and Base. Never heard of this meme coin. Never heard of this stable coin before, but it looks like they've got a little ecosystem growing. They've got TVL of 32.61 million. They've got a borrow cap of, not a cap, but of 12.88 million. So people are using this. Let's see. You can get convex curve, 17% there. Speaking of convex, let's check out our position. All right, so we're in the curve Tsunami convex pool. We're earning 304.5% variable APR, so this changes. And this has been in here for like 4 days, 5 days, and we're up to 51 bucks. We are earning curve, convex, and Tsunami. Real quick, if you want to get into this pool, you have to deposit into the curve Tsunami wrapped ETH liquidity pool. So you can do wrapped ETH, or you can do Tsunami, or you can add all coins in a balanced proportion. So you approve, you get your liquidity pool tokens, and then you head over to Convex. So once you have your liquidity pool tokens, you can go and stake those liquidity pool tokens within the wrapped ETH and Zune pool. And then once you're in that pool, you'll have this dashboard where you can see your deposit and your total claimable amount of those Curve, Tsunami, and Convex tokens. I've done this claim about maybe 2 or 3 times so far. So let's see how much I have withdrawn. It looks like, where's my wrapped ETH? So about 0.1 wrapped ETH. Where are my tokens? Come on, load my tokens, MetaMask. So I've generated about $278 in this pool so far. So about 20% of my 2K already. Actually, more than that. So yeah, that's a really pretty cool pool that I'm in that's just generating these tokens every single second of the day. This is another more less risky pool to go into. It's actually not a pool. You're just lending out some money. I'll wait for it to load. I think it's because I'm on a VPN. My VPN is set to, I think, Mexico. Mexico, yeah. All right, let's refresh the page. All right, well, while this is loading, I'm in a PY, which is PayPal USD. When I first deposited in, I deposited $1,000, and the APY was around 18%. Since more people have deposited in and they've increased their cap for PYUSD, that APY has dropped. I think it's around 13% right now. I don't know why this is not working. Nothing wants to load right now. All right, well, while that figures out what the internet is, let's keep sharing some news. All right, I shared that. That's Ton Viewer. So here's where that Ton liquidity pool provider withdrew about 2 million of Ton at $5.57. You can even follow this address. Tommy Martin is sitting in Singapore with his VPN. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, it still does not want to load. That sucks. So yeah, if you want to follow this liquidity pool provider on Ton, let's see if we can. This is a 0x address. This is an Ethereum address. Let's see. All right, yeah, this person's a whale. They've got 1 million in ETH. They also have 1 million in Tether. 1.2 million in Tether. Looks like they have been pulling out a lot. Let's go to token transfers. All right, so they're this is all their wrapped Ton and Tether they're getting. Yeah, so they're pulling out. So maybe you can follow this wallet and you can see maybe he'll provide liquidity again if the price of Ton drops more. What are we at right now? Ton is at 559. What do you guys think? Do you think Ton is going to continue to fall, or do you think it's kind of found its footing and that 536 will hold and will maybe just kind of form a bottom there? I don't know though. We've fallen since about $6 back to 555. That's all right though. I just have a little bit of Ton. I think I just got like $400, $500, maybe even $350 at this point. $350, yeah. Oh well. All right, let's see. Did it load yet? Nope. All right. So breaking: Solana surpasses all layer 1 blockchains in weekly addresses, blowing the rest of the market out of the water. Solana 10 million active addresses. Bitcoin is at 2.8 million, and Ethereum at 1.8 million. But Base L2 just hit 1 million in daily active addresses for the first time ever. 12 months ago, it had 10x less users. And this is Base L2, which is Aerodrome's home as their DEX. This is what I was trying to show you guys last Friday. and I couldn't get my wallet to connect. It's not so smart, is it? Yeah, it won't work. It won't work from my phone Coinbase wallet with Layer 3's little Connect wallet here. Let's maybe refresh and try one more time. So this is a Layer 3 airdrop to farm. Okay, we're connected. So swap on Aerodrome using Smart Wallet, and you get to claim the rewards. I just can't get past this part because it won't allow my wallet to connect. Sign or connect wallet. I don't have a passkey. I just have it just open. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and just download another smart wallet on this computer so I can continue on with this. All right, Pendle. I also have a Pendle position open I want to show you guys, but for just for comparison, ETH floating staking yield is 2.846%. Pendle ST ETH fixed rate at 4.758%. So if you're using or if you're staking ETH, I would get ST ETH and deposit into Pendle for a fixed rate of 4.758%. And this matures on Christmas. So you get the principal token ST ETH, and it's at 4.758 APY, way above the 4.2 level we used to see in 2022. The last time we were anywhere close to this was more than 1 year ago in May and June of 2023. Honestly, a great deal for those vanilla ETH stakers to lock in this great rate, but not financial advice. Do your own research. So, 1 second. I want to explain to you guys how to kill like 6 birds or 6 airdrops with 1 stone. I got to get my guide out though, because this is a little confusing if you don't follow from start to finish. All right, so I've been talking about EtherFi forever, and this is a great way to just get some APR there, 2.78%. You're getting restaking APR, you're getting season 3 points, and you're getting Eigen layer points. So really simply, you take your ETH and you stake it to get EETH. And then you take your EETH and you wrap it to receive wrapped ETH. And then from there, you can go over to Liquid. And then I'm in the Super Symbiotics Liquid Restake tokens, but they also have like 5 other ones: EBTC, Bitcoin Liquid Restake tokens, King Kirak, ETH Yield, and Market Neutral USD. So we're going to go to the Super Symbiotics Liquid Restake token. So you head here. Hope it loads. And for some reason, it wants me to reconnect my wallet. All right, it loaded. All right, so TVL is 460 million. Estimated APY here is 2.6%. It's allocated 90% so far, so it still has room for about 9.33% to fill. Again, you're getting EtherFi points, Symbiotics points, and Vita points. So you just deposit your wrapped ETH into EtherFi ETH into the Liquid Super Symbiotics Liquid Restake token, and you get WE ETH Symbiotics version. So there's that right there. But we're not done. You could take your WE ETH S and you take it over to Pendle. And let me go to the markets and the pools, and we could type in that, and it'll show us all the pools that have wrapped EtherFi ETH Symbiotics. And you see we have 2 pools right here. This one matures in 2 days, so I wouldn't go into that one. I would go into the one that matures in 121 days on Christmas. So you go to the principal token, which is going to give you 6.7%, 6.714. And you take your WE ETH S tokens and you deposit them in, and you get the principal token, wrapped EtherFi Ethereum Symbiotics Ethereum. You have to approve it, and then you can deposit it. You can take this out at any time, but you won't get the matured value of the 6.714%. And boom, you're killing like 4 or 5 birds with 1 stone. You're getting EtherFi points, you're getting Symbiotics points, you're getting Vita points, you're getting Pendle points. And if you want to get out of all of that, you can flip this. So you're selling your principal tokens to get your WE ETH S, and then you go back to EtherFi, and then you can withdraw your WE ETherFi S, and then you can go back to stake, and then you can unwrap it. So you unwrap your wrapped EtherFi ETH and you get regular EtherFi ETH. And then you can go to stake and you can unstake it. And you can unstake your EtherFi ETH and get regular ETH. It's DeFi on another level. And you're earning APY amongst all those protocols that you are depositing your Ethereum, different forms of Ethereum into. Let's see if it's loaded. Hey, all right, it has loaded. So I put $1,000 in here. When I did deposit in, it was around 18%. It has since fallen again because people have been depositing into it. And so far, I have generated $8.80 off of $1,000 in about a week and a half. So yeah, just another easy, simple. You're just lending out your PYUSD, and again, you can withdraw at any time. There's no lockup. There's no like unlock period. Boom. If I want to, I could just deposit it today, but I'm just going to let this marinate. It's just generating me rewards every single second of the day. All right. Let's see what else I got for you guys. All right. I showed you that. And then Swell. We're in a Swell pool as well. How can you combine market neutral fixed yield with Swell L2 airdrops? So if you want to earn the Swell L2 airdrop, there are plenty of ways to do so. So you can head over to Swell. We're at app.swellnetwork.io. So you got Ion liquid restaking tokens. So you can stake and get this version of ETH, but we're in the Bitcoin one. Bitcoin liquid restake token, an automated vault for restaked wrapped Bitcoin into restaking protocols like Symbiotics, Kerak, and Egon are coming later to generate yield and secure Bitcoin finance. So what we did is we had some Bitcoin sitting on a wallet. We sent it over to our Coinbase. We swapped our Bitcoin for wrapped Bitcoin. So now it's on the Ethereum network. We're able to send that wrapped Bitcoin out to our MetaMask. So we had wrapped Bitcoin and we receive Swell Bitcoin. So you can see we have been generating these black pearls. We have 40 of them. We deposited 0.0135 Bitcoin worth about $854. And once Swell L2 opens up, you'll be able to claim this airdrop. All right. And then the voyage. If you've been on the Swell network in the past, then you've been generating white pearls. This has been going on for a long time. You can see they started with SWE, it's Balancer, Aura, Maverick, Bunny, Uniswap, Pendle, Community, Referrals, L2. So yeah, they're continually building, and the snapshot has been taken. So I would check if you've been actively using Swell. Here is where you can deposit. This is what this tweet is talking about. Whoops. Not this tweet. Actually, it doesn't even matter. So if you have any of these type of tokens, you have obviously plain old Ethereum, you have wrapped Ethereum, you can even deposit in Swell Bitcoin, all alt layer, all these different types of Ethereum, all these different types of USD, liquid USD, that ETH I just showed you over on EtherFi. They even have wrapped ETH, Frax ETH. You get the picture. There's a bunch of different tokens that you can deposit into the Swell L2, and you are earning Swell L2 mainnet launch. You're going to get the airdrop. The ecosystem projects that are launching with the Swell L2, you can see them all down here. Infrastructure partners, ecosystem dApp projects. And again, if you want to deposit and you want to withdraw, you could do so at any time. There's no lockup or anything like that. So it's pretty nice little airdrop that's super easy to start generating these ecosystem points. There's already 1.2 billion in this pool, so I don't think it's going anywhere. And again, super easy to get an airdrop. Speaking of easy airdrops to get, if you've heard about Scroll, let's see if it loads. I'm only using 1.5% of my computer. Why is it not working? At 100%. All right, let's see how many marks I got. So I bridged over a very, very small amount of Ethereum over to the Scroll network. You can do so right here, bridge eligible assets. You have ETH and wrapped ETH, USDC, USDT. wrapped EtherFi ETH, or WRST ETH. There's all these different. You can just bridge over to the network. Here's the bridge. I would use their native bridge, just so you don't have any issues if you use another type of bridge. Using their native bridge will guarantee you that you'll get the airdrop, because you'll start accumulating those marks. So yeah, again, you're bridging from Ethereum mainnet to Scroll. All these tokens are available to deposit over. You deposit the funds, and then they just start generating the marks. Scroll seamlessly intends Ethereum's capabilities through zero-knowledge tech and EVM capabilities. The L2 network built by Ethereum devs for Ethereum devs. So the actual devs were like, we want our own L2. So they went ahead and they created Scroll. All right, where can I get to there's my sessions. And you can even lend and borrow on Aave or Row markets, and you can also get marks. Looks like other decentralized exchanges are coming soon. Ambient and Nuri. What are these? Let's see what Ambient is. Ambient Finance. Okay, so they partner with Scroll. So is this a Dex? This looks like a Dex. All right, trade now. All right, trade now. Oh, ooh, okay. So this is like an advanced portal for trading. Oh, and this is on chain as well. Okay. And this is on the Scroll network, obviously. So ETH USDC, $2,720. So yeah, and it looks like if you use Ambient, you'd probably start generating points, and that probably means that there's going to be an airdrop in the future. Deposit collateral for future trading at low gas costs. So I don't really like that fact. If it works just from my wallet, okay. So this seemingly just works straight from my wallet. Let's see. Let's hit max. We're on ETH mainnet. Let's see what else they have. Blast and Scroll and Canto. Okay, all right. So yeah, this is a Dex, and if I'm assuming if you use the Scroll ecosystem, you'll start generating points, or maybe if you just swap or anything on Ambient, you start generating points. Yeah, I have not heard of Ambient, so this is brand new to me. All right, let's see what else I got for you guys. Let's see what this is. I showed you guys that on Friday. Magic Eden has their own wallet, and they are going to have an airdrop for the diamonds that have came out about 8 months ago. So if you've traded NFTs and you have diamonds on Magic Eden, I would download their wallet so you can claim them. Corn also has an airdrop. If you have been using Ethereum DeFi, if you've used any of these, MakerDAO, Athena, EtherFi, Pendle, Kelp, Galaxy, Spark, Thor, or even Wrapped Bitcoin, then you probably qualify for Kernels, which is phase 1, which rewards the real ones on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And it's a pretty crazy website. I double checked my address. I have not qualified on this streaming computer, but on my personal, I have like 9.6 million of these kernels. So yeah, this is a free airdrop if you used any of those in the past. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this stream. It is pretty crazy. I'm thinking that I think Ton is going to be just fine. I hope Pavel gets out of jail and we can just move on with life. And Toncoin goes back up to before it crashed around $6.75. That'd be great. Taco, can you talk more about Pendle and spotting potentials like that in the future bull runs? Yes, of course. Jose Macias. Thank you. Thank you for your comment. And thank you for watching. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream. Until tomorrow. And make sure you remember, tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing a space on X with OmniSwap, Justin Williams, and the Bird Dog community. All right. Have a great day. I'll catch you tonight or tomorrow if you missed the space. And then I'll be mad at you. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. All right. Bye. Peace out.